Here's the absolute worst cardio mistakes you can make as a fighter. Do you have terrible cardio and no matter what you do, your cardio just seems to stay the same? Well, we'll cover what mistakes you're making that might actually be making you more tired. But why, trust me, I'm a gym rat and a martial artist, and I know how to combine them well to supplement each other. In addition to that, I spend time looking at a large handful of fighters who have terrible cardio and fighters who have elite level cardio, and I figured out what they were doing wrong so you can avoid them yourself. I'll be showing you what mistakes you're making, what you can do for elite level cardio, and what results you should be expecting. Now, this first mistake might actually shock you, but I can almost guarantee you have thought about doing it or are doing it, and that's doing too much cardio. While it's glorified and presented as hard work and dedication, getting up at 3 AM to go for a 10k run is just stupid. Don't do too much. You need to find the right balance of doing enough as well as letting your body get the rest it needs. You really don't need to be doing like 3 workouts a day. Think about what matters. Cut some workouts out or increase your rest time or even both. Number 2. This next one is also a very common one and one you might do as well, and it's actually to do with your diet. When we lose weight, cardio can come to mind as a way to do it, but this belief is a problem. Cardio isn't a way to lose weight, but rather to supplement it. Eating in a calorie deficit is the main thing to do, and cardio is something that goes alongside it, if you desire to. I cover this deeper in my other video, which I'll link. And mistake number 3 will also be one you probably do already. Now, instead of running and spending time on the elliptical, the bike or the treadmill, why not instead put all that time and effort into a more sport-specific cardio? For instance, running, while it will improve your cardio, it doesn't really relate to how a fight plays out. A run is linear, whereas in a fight you have spikes, / up and downs of rest and all out of exertion. Next time you train, instead try to do cardio in rounds, or even better, use shadowboxing or pad work, and constantly up and lower the intensity. Find a form of cardio that involves both anaerobic and aerobic exercise, as that's what happens in a fight. So now you know the mistakes, what can you do to implement them and finally achieve elite level cardio? Now, genetics are a factor, let's get that out of the way. Well, yes, they can and will determine how easy things are. They're probably not a factor you need to be worrying about at all, unless you have horrendous, like really bad genetics. So while not everybody can get elite level cardio, you can definitely get close, and here's how. Don't neglect diet. It's just as important, if not more important, than the training aspect. While I won't go into detail, as I have done in other videos, just know that prioritising this, or at the very least treating it the same as training, will bring results. But what can we do to our training? Now, we have already covered specific details on what to change in the actual training. The key really is just to keep consistent, as well as to be smart enough to change things around when consistency isn't showing you any results. That's really it. But this links in to our other subject, and that's what results you should be expecting. When it comes to cardio, as long as you follow the principles I mentioned in this video, gains will come faster than you might expect. As long as you keep consistent and keep things simple, 2 very important things, and what this channel is all about, then you're bound to see gains. Cardio is one of the most important things when it comes to fighting, so do something to note or write down what you've learned from this video so you can refer back to it. So I hope you've taken something away, and while you're at it, why not try to lose some weight and watch this video next.